Like a deer in headlights. What's happening? Why aren't you coming?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Don't leave me by myself.
I just wanted, for the sake of entertainment purposes, I wondered what would happen if I just left you. Hello, hello,
That's scary.
and welcome to Will's Winesday Wisdom. For those of you who don't know who we are or who are new to Will's Wisdom, basically we are here. We like to talk to you every Wednesday night at 8:30. Say hi, and we chat about whatever, and we touch base on things from essential oils to gluten-free living to living intentionally and gadgets from Super G over here. So if you are joining us, make sure you comment below so we know you're on live. Give us a shout out, a hello, maybe some hearts. Greg's fixing us because we're crooked. And, send us some love so we know you're there. If you are watching the replay, please hashtag replay so we know that you have stopped by. And so I came on here to share this. Also, sharing is awesome. We love for your friends to see us. And are you sharing it on your page, John?
I haven't yet, no. But I'd like to say to everybody, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, sorry. Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's. You can see that there's a lot of love going around over here when we're celebrating Thanksgiving. Greg is thankful for Valentine's Day.
I'm thankful for my wife, so therefore it all fits together.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
That's right.
So
we're going to share. Everybody gets to watch us share this every time.
We are going to share this because
it has we've got one new comment.
See, comments aren't showing up again. Facebook is like
doing
something weird.
I had to do something.
So also when you comment, make sure that you're commenting about what you're talking about, because there is a
You're
delay.
too funny.
So yes, keep in mind that there is a delay, so we don't always know what you're talking about because we've moved on to the next subject. Just as like a note for all calls that I never tell people. So we're going to talk about something super fun today. Not sure what, but something. So we're sharing this to our pages so people can see. Ooh, so people can see that we're happening. And I'm just gonna tag.
Posted.
I don't think it's gonna let me.
So, I don't know.
So make sure you say hi.
Yeah. Okay.
So for Valentine's Day, I'm wondering what everybody did for Valentine's Day. How do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day?
Or are doing, but hopefully nobody is watching this while they're on a Valentine's Day dinner.
Yes. If you are trying to watch Will's Wisdom while you're out for Valentine's Day, don't do it. It's going to get you in trouble.
Might be an issue.
Yeah. It might be your last date. So don't do it.
But we're sitting here together on Valentine's Day.
We are celebrating Valentine's Day with all of you. We are not big Valentine's people. We don't do anything crazy romantic or anything on Valentine's Day, but typically we have done nice things for the kids. The kids thought for Valentine's Day that they got presents, and we explained to them last night that Valentine's Day is about love, so it's about looking at ways to show each other that you love each other. So I don't think I did anything for you to show you that I loved you, but I did make heart-shaped breakfast for the kids. I made heart-shaped toast and apples and strawberries, and then after dinner today we had heart-shaped cake. So my love was all about food and providing food for my family. So what did you guys do? Do tell. Or maybe you didn't do anything. If you don't have a significant other, I encourage you to do something nice for yourself, whether it's treat yourself to some flowers, have a nice hot bath and a glass of wine. Do something for you. Give yourself some self-love. That just went into a dirty place.
Yeah.
So anyway, on an exciting note, not related to Valentine's Day, we got a new car.
Yes, we got a new...
Dun dun dun. Should we tell them? No. It was a big decision. So we leased our last van
for a while with this
and
one.
our plan was to keep the van. At the end of the lease, we would keep it.
Oh, Kevin is online. Kevin,
hello, Kevin. We're going to talk about you today, Kevin.
So
we
everybody
tried to
knows.
tag Cambridge Honda.
This is Kevin here.
We tried to tag Cambridge
Hopefully
Honda.
Kevin still sees that.
But it wasn't letting us, Kevin. So if it lets you, can you tag or share with Cambridge Honda or share on your page, because we're going to talk about you. Because
so that's just the way we should start off.
Okay.
We started off 4 years ago on the journey with a new minivan, and 4 years ago we had gotten a van from a different dealership.
So not Cambridge.
Which was
we
a
won't say
huge
where.
mistake.
So let us tell you that it was a very interesting occurrence. So we went there, we decided to lease a Honda, and all was good, we thought. And then when we got a call to pick up our van, we got a babysitter so we could be fully focused, and we knew the paperwork was going to take a little bit of time, but we got there and the van wasn't even ready. They basically told us it wasn't going to be ready for 2 hours, but they set the appointment. So it was just a big gong show. It was a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah, they literally hadn't even commandeered or
it hadn't been
unwrapped the vehicle when we got there.
They're like, well, it's not unwrapped. You can't have it yet.
Yeah.
We're like, why are we here? We could have come tomorrow. So that was kind of a shit show. And then they never charged us.
Wow.
So for months. So I would call the dealership and I would say, I'm confused at when my lease payment is coming out because it hasn't come out yet. And they would give me some song and dance, or, oh, it's coming out, oh, it's coming out, oh, it's coming out. Well, 4 months later, I gave birth to Mackenzie, and we still hadn't made a payment on this van. And so I guess they were under new management or something. And to make a long story short, we basically had to renegotiate the deal because now I had a van that there was no record of. Whole schmozzle. So we knew that we did not want to go back to the same dealership. But our intention was that we were going to buy this van after the end of the 4 years. And we called and spoke to Cambridge Honda, and they were like, we said, can you help us because we don't want to go back to this other place. And they said, sure, we'll help you. You just want to buy it out. We'll work with you on that. And then I decided to ask some random question. They didn't solicit me to release. They didn't pressure me to release. They just said, great, whatever you want to do, we can just do up all this paperwork and you just come in and pay us. Super easy. And then I started asking questions because I decided I needed to be confident that I was making the right decision because we all know that I overanalyze everything. And so in this process, I said, well, what would our options be if we got another one? What would our payments be? What would this be? And so they gave me tons of information on the phone. They didn't try to get me into the building. They basically said, well, this is this and that is that and, all that kind of thing. And then I said, well, maybe I should come in because maybe I don't want a van. So literally, I went to the dealership.
But that's when we had the conversation. We started talking about, well, maybe we want to see what other vehicles they have. Maybe we want a CRV. Maybe we want a van. Maybe we want
a Civic.
A Civic.
We were all over the map.
We didn't know at that point.
So here we go. We spoke to this nice man, Colin, and he was giving us some information. And then he said, when you get here, you're going to meet with Kevin. So just come on in and meet with Kevin. Kevin, literally.
I'm going to show Kevin's picture.
Here's Kevin.
So everybody knows who Kevin is because this guy is an absolute star, an enjoyment to work with when you go to a dealership.
So we literally pulled into Cambridge Honda. Yeah. Kevin met us at the door. And knew who we were. He knew Colin had informed him of our craziness and said, here are these people, they're coming. He met with us right away. He was right there greeting us, knew what we wanted, and there was no pressure to buy. There was no pressure.
Oh, and when we came in, the kids immediately got their popcorn because we had the kids with us.
Not that time. That was the next time. The first time we came, we decided we didn't know what vehicle we wanted, so we wanted to drive all of Honda's fleet of vehicles, and we wanted to try them all out. Then a couple of days later, we came back with the kids, and we had not driven a van because we were convinced we did not want a van. We came home and we were torn, and I was like, I feel like the kids are at that age because remember, my kids are 6 and 4. I feel like we need those sliding doors for 4 more years, and then we can switch to something else. So we went back this time with the kids. Kevin greeted the kids. He gave them popcorn.
No, but let's go back to the first time because you're jumping here.
I can't help it. I don't want the story to take too long.
So the first time we got there, Kevin sat with us. He went through I don't know how many different sets of numbers,
and he never seemed annoyed.
No, he didn't. But
and
he was.
My desire to look at every single vehicle and know how much it costs on every single vehicle, can be annoying.
Yeah,
I feel like I would be annoyed with me.
Yeah, could be. On Valentine's Day. Anyways, so we were extremely...
this is how you know that you were loved a great big bunch, is when your husband on Valentine's Day could say, yeah, you could be annoying. You could be. This is a
Yeah.
So, anyways, tips to a good 13-year marriage. Tell your wife when you're annoyed with her. Or when she may be annoying to other people.
So needless to say, we went through every vehicle I think they had on the lot.
Yes. And so anyway, so long story short, we got a new car. And we picked it up yesterday. And unlike our experience at the other dealership, we went in, signed our life away, and because I swear it's like worse than buying a house, the amount of signatures that needed.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we signed all the forms, and like the nice lady who takes you on the tour and shows you all the features of your vehicle was like literally like pacing outside the room waiting for us to sign so she could take us right out. And our car was ready under this roofed area, and it was all heated and warm, and
it was spotless.
Yes,
like
it was shiny and sprinkly. And so we got to sit in the car, and she walked us through everything. Because let me tell you that these new vehicles, like we only drove a 4-year-old car, but these new vehicles, like this new Honda technology, is almost intimidating at first.
I think
everything's digital.
Yeah, and there's features on it that
there are features on it that make people giddy about vans.
Yeah. Don't
they, Greg? Some people get
this
giddy.
van. Yes.
Greg is giddy about a van.
So the very first time we took this van, one of the vans for a test drive, I was driving it, and we realized it has paddle shifters. What van has paddle shifters? Well,
I don't know. I really hope my brother watches this because I feel like he needs to know.
An Odyssey does. So it's got a 10-speed transmission with paddle shifters. So you're driving it. We're tapping through the shifting.
I had no idea how important paddle shifting was to Greg. Let me tell you.
I thought you only got this on like high-end Audis or something, but now apparently all Hondas and most of the cars we test drove had paddle shifters.
And so apparently my son is very intrigued with vehicles because he decided today. I took a picture of the van in the garage, and he's like, "Mom, you got to make sure you get the rims in because like these rims are way better than the last model." And then he's like, this light over here is different, and this is different. Like this van has got some different features on here. So he was very excited about our van too. The favorite feature of the children of this, I don't know when Honda added this, but you take out the middle seat in the second row. You take out the middle seat, and the seats push together. So they call them cuddle. I don't know what Honda calls them, but my children call them cuddle seats. And so they're very excited to get pushed together and be cuddled up together. And so like the whole idea of leaving the house.
Armrests, so they're very happy.
Both kids, both arms, more than the driver. But both kids literally are excited to go out. And so if any of you drive a Honda, comment below. Tell us that you drive a Honda. Tell us what Honda you love, what year Honda you're driving.
So
because today is our big shout out to Honda.
I have to tell a story though. We get home with the van. I don't like
where the story's going.
We get home with the van, and everybody gets out, and Allie wanted to go to the store to get it, and she was very nervous because the backup camera was slightly different. So the backup camera we had in the old van, it didn't turn the lines or didn't do anything like this.
It just was straight.
It was just straight. It was a straight backup cam. That was it. And so she gets in, and we start looking at this one, and you hit the backup, and you turn the steering wheel, and the lines turn.
I love how he's going to tell you about my anxiety of driving.
No,
backwards. I am the woman who says that women can't back up.
So there's 3 different settings, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So we backed up into the driveway a couple times. We did this.
Crooked, might I tell you. Crooked.
But it was just funny because here we have this.
There's something about me and backwards. They're just not meant to be.
Yeah.
I was better today.
No,
I was better today.
It's a brand new vehicle. You don't want to damage it, so she's a little bit nervous.
They changed. Well, it all started with the domestic that he told me I drove home too slow.
and no, I think okay. So driving home too slow, I figured out what the issue is.
Don't tell your wife she's driving too slow.
No. Well,
that is part of the issue.
The issue is it was in eco mode, which is great. It gets great gas mileage, and eco mode's wonderful. But when you take it out of eco mode, it feels like it's driving like the old van again. Like it's gonna go. I took it out of eco mode to go to.
So Greg was really excited today. He had to take Kenzie to gymnastics, which is about 5 minutes from our house, not even. And Kenzie says, "Can we take the new van?" Greg's like, "I don't know." And he came in the house and he says, "Can I take the new van?" And I said, "Sure, of course you can." And Kenzie's, "Yay!" And she's getting all in the van. And so he was at gymnastics talking to another dad saying, Yeah, it's pretty sad. I was really excited to drive the new van 5 minutes to the gymnastics because that's all I've been able to drive it so far.
But it's very quiet inside. I can't get over the quietness. Just driving it. It's very quiet.
So I feel like either we're not seeing messages or nobody wants to talk to us tonight.
Yeah, I think everyone's just watching in the background because they're not allowed to.
They don't want to talk to us.
Lots of stuff going on.
So.
Yeah.
So that is our feelings about Honda. So when you see us, check out our new Honda van because we love it.
Yeah, and so one more thing, we bought the same model we had last time, and the amount of features that are more on this model.
Yes, we got a sunroof this time.
So it comes with sunroof. It came with the vacuum in the back. It came with all sorts of stuff that you were only going to get on the higher models in this.
What model did we get? We got the EX.
The EX.
And the reason why I like the EX, people, just so that you know, is because it comes with cloth seats, and I'm not a lover of leather. And the cloth seats are
Yeah, people are commenting. And
the
it's not
cloth
showing up.
seats are.
I'm gonna.
Right here. The cloth seats are. Oh, we do have people talking to us. Thank you, Robin, for telling us. We refreshed our screens and we can see that you're talking.
Here we go.
So,
yeah,
so yes, so this feels better. I thought, when are our people this quiet?
You didn't do that, yeah.
Danielle says, I love Cambridge Honda. That's where we bought our van. We bought the younger 2 kids and they were amazing. Stan sold us ours and Colin did all the financial stuff. Congrats, guys.
The team there is fantastic.
Greg,
so
you didn't do that. Okay, so wonderful. I'm glad that there's some people talking to us. That makes me feel better.
Did Kevin say something?
Kevin said you guys are awesome.
No.
You're awesome, Kevin. You're awesome.
Okay, so it came with features that we didn't have.
Yeah, so
prior. And then, yeah, go ahead. Tell any other features. What I was most interested in, she was going through the demo. The wipers heat up, which I think is phenomenal. Yeah. Now, we haven't had a chance to test that.
There's crazy features in this vehicle. So apparently there's, I don't even know what you call all these features. So shout out down there, Kevin, and tell us what it's actually called. But there's a lane changing feature. So if there's
it keeps you in lane.
If there's a solid line, you can have the feature that it does and it vibrates if you're going out of your lane. And then there's a dotted line feature where it doesn't
we have to be going over a certain speed, but it keeps you. If you fall asleep while you're driving, it just kind of keeps you going along in the lane. It's kind of nice. And then so now they have. And it's got the speed control thing. So you're cruising along, and the guy in front of you slows down, and your car will slow down with it. And then as he speeds up again, your car will speed up back to the original cruise you had set.
Yeah.
So there's some great features that way.
And there's that safety thing about stopping. Remember that stopping thing she said, when I'm at a stoplight and I'm dealing with my kids in the back seat? Oh yeah, that's
some sort of automatic brake or something.
Yeah, there's some automatic brakey thing. So the first thing is that you need to know, because I don't know if your vans have this, but you get in and there's no shifter. It's buttons. So you want to drive. I literally sat there and I'm I'm not sure what to do. Not sure. So we had auto start, the push button start on our old one. But this one, it's I want to go in reverse. I'm just going to touch this button over here and my car's going to go in reverse. So everything's digital. It's all on one screen. And it has this there's a word for it. Apple Car, Android Car, Android something, Android Play, I don't know.
Android Auto is what you're talking about for the thing.
Yeah, Android Auto.
I thought I heard.
You thought you heard a child? So, Android Auto, people.
I think we're talking loud.
I get excited about my new van. So, I don't get excited about driving in reverse, but I get excited about the gadgets in my car. So, really what I need to do is be a passenger so I can play with the gadgets. But it hooks into my car, and so when it hooks into my car...
apps go up on the screen.
Apps go up on the screen. So
Waze, we were happy about, because we like Waze.
Which, Kevin, you thought Waze didn't work. It does!
Because Waze actually downloads the maps. So
it's designed for Google Play, but... here, he says brake hold assist. My brother is calling me. I want to tell him about my Honda, but he needs to...
Why is he calling during our...
I don't know.
He should be watching.
He should be watching and hearing all about my new Honda. Oh yeah, look at Kevin is correcting us all the verbiage. So thank you, Kevin. So yes, so Android Play is yes, Waze, people. So we are Waze lovers. So if you don't have Waze, WAZE, you can use Google Maps And we are Google lovers, but Waze is awesome, people. You need Waze.
Yeah, Waze.
And it works on my screen. Like, I hooked it all in. You plug your little thing in, and then, like, all of a sudden, Waze is just, like, here. So the girl made fun of me because I had my little magnet to, like, hold my phone. And she's like, you're not going to need that anymore. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, and she doesn't.
And I don't need it.
Which means I need it for my car.
Oh.
Because I don't have that.
We'll think about that.
Well, I can swap. You can have your old one back.
My old car or my old magnet?
Your old magnet. So, and then, so speaking of that, I don't know if you're done talking about the Honda.
I think I am.
Okay, so that leads me into something else. We're talking about Android, and the other night I was doing something and I realized that for those who have Google phones or Android devices, you go into the Play Store and if you scroll down, there's a spot that says apps on sale. So I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but if you scroll through those, every day there's new apps for sale, and some of them are free. So the other day, 2 days ago, I was going through them, and I found what was that app called? High definition camera, and it basically.
I'm looking for it. It's.
I have it here. I'll show you. So it was regularly like a $5 app. I got it for free.
HD camera, it's called.
HD camera.
HD camera. But so if I show you my phone, you're really going to see a whole bunch of apps because I'm like the app maniac. But see this one that looks like a DSLR camera right there?
DSL or DLS? SLR?
You know those cameras that come with the letters?
Anyways, my point is every day they're adding new stuff in there. It's free, and you might as well go in there and check once a day because you never know. The app might come up that you want that you've been waiting to pay money for.
Yeah, so our new thing, and the other thing is that maybe people don't have...
Because we have a family account.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
So there is an option in your Google Play Store to set up a family account so that when you buy an app, if it's one of the apps that deems familyable...
it's available to the whole family.
Yeah, so you don't have to buy it for each device.
For instance, this one I would have bought, but I didn't because it was free. So I downloaded it, and now it was available for her the next day when it wasn't free. It cost money the next day, but she was able to use it and download it.
You just need a husband who searches the gadgets, and then you can jump on board too if you have a family account.
When the kids, are at gymnastics or they're at hockey or whatever, and you have a quick browse through all the apps, you see one you like, bam, download it. And
Did you get one today at gymnastics?
No, there was nothing I liked.
Oh. But you did search.
I did search.
It's good.
Believe it or not, I searched. Yeah.
Excellent. So, I was going to talk about something else, and we talked about the car so long I ran out of time. So I'm curious, I'm going to ask, because I want some people to tell me, but what do you use on your kitchen chairs so they don't make that noise? You know when you pull out your kitchen chairs on tile floor and it likes that noise?
I feel like I'm replacing felt pads like once or twice a week.
I wish he was replacing them that often.
I didn't say I did.
But he doesn't replace them that often. We noticed that our table had shifted before dinner, and then one of the chairs makes a whole bunch of noise, and it drives me crazy. So aside from taking
I've tried all different ones. There's ones with plastic.
And putting tennis balls on the bottom of our chairs so that they glide nicely through
But I've tried different ones. There's ones that come with plastic, and you screw them in your chair, and then the felt pad goes on the plastic. Those... lasted a little bit longer, but they didn't. I'm empty.
It's empty, Robin. Robin was asking where your wine is. It's empty.
I need a refill. Anyone?
Yeah. Robin, can you fill up his glass, please?
Yeah. So, anyways, we're interested in that.
Yeah. Please tell us. We need some feedback. So we provide you with kinds of advice. We need some advice about kitchen chairs. I would like the kitchen chairs not to make noise when I move them. So that is my big question of the day. Big shout out to Honda today, big shout out to Google Play. Scroll your Google Play and let us know your favorite free apps that you got. We're currently liking this
Yeah,
HD
so
camera.
the reason we liked it was because last night she used it and she took a picture and it wasn't blur, not the blur, it was... People were moving, and you got a picture, and it snapped it like that.
Yeah, it was quicker.
It was instant.
Quicker, and it comes with a lot of filters. So if you like to filter your stuff before,
a lot of filters,
you post
and I took a picture with it. So typically, the camera that comes with the phone will only allow me to zoom 4 times.
Oh yeah, the zoom.
So with this new app, I was able to zoom 8 times, and the picture was still pretty clear. Like it wasn't crystal well, it was clear enough that you wouldn't consider there being an issue. So that's a great thing.
Get chair socks. Robin from Less This Mess. Shout out to
chair
Robin.
Socks. Now what?
Chair socks.
Let me see here.
Not even sure, Robin.
Did she obviously? But so here's.
And are those gonna look good? Like I feel like those are like some knitted grandma type things. Like
chair socks.
help me out here. I hate that we're not seeing people's comments until like I close and then refresh and go back in.
Yeah, there's obviously an issue with
Facebook. Shout out to you. Fix this Facebook Live because it's not working nice.
Fix this.
Fix it.
What could we say?
Do you ever wonder if people took screenshots of us, how silly we would look?
We do. We would look very
Don't
silly.
do that, guys. Don't do that. We don't want any screenshot pictures.
So I'm gonna okay, because we're Amazon
Always
people.
pointy fingers out.
What? Yeah, it is.
He's checking with his pointy finger.
I'm going to quick search for chair socks,
and see what Amazon tells us.
and we'll see.
Oh my God, they come up.
It's in home and kitchen. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What do they look like? What do they look like?
They look like little socks.
Can I get them in?
Chair leg caps. What are those? Silicone chair leg caps.
Oh, but they're circular. Those would work.
Yeah, but look at. I feel like they're ugly. Look at them on that chair leg, and our chair legs are square, not round.
I'm sure we could get a square one, honey.
So what did you do on Valentine's Day? I sat and watched Ellie Greg's shop on Amazon.
Hang on. We're gonna pull up a picture.
This is what we look like when we shop on Amazon. Thank you for joining us.
This is what a chair sock looks like. It's basically socks for your chair. Now, I don't know if we have to find a sock that would be the same color as our chair or how that works, but oh yeah, because you can see there's some more socks on the
chairs. And
chairs.
she said you can get dark colors so they're not noticeable. I want these. How much are they, Amazon? I kind of like those ones with the extra stripe at the top. How much are they?
Oh,
I want those. $21.39. How many do you get?
But it's not the right color, honey.
I like that color. Oh, don't get those ones. They look like little cat paws.
Oh, here we go. These are some dark ones.
Oh.
Brown and coffee.
Look it.
That's
the
coffee.
Coffee ones.
Coffee would work perfectly.
Coffee chair socks, people. Who else is going to get some?
Yeah. Those. Look at those. Those would work.
Oh, show them how cute they are. Robin. Why have I never asked you this question before?
So,
this is life-changing.
For all those people, here we go. Instant knowledge of chair socks. You've seen it here first. Wine Wednesday.
Wine Wednesday. Wine Will's Wednesday. Will's wisdom, people.
Now maybe,
where people from Less This Mess come on, tell us what to do, and we will share it with you.
Now maybe people, should we,
Look at the little black ones. I like the black ones.
So here's
how often, Robin, how often do you have to wash these, you think? Like how, like... look at a table.
They look good on square.
Oh, I love them. Those are better ones. I like those ones. How much are they? $29.99. How many do you get? Only 9 left in stock.
Shh. I'm looking. 24.
How many do we need?
24. So you got 4 chairs times 4. What's 4 times 4?
24.
No.
16.
Math with Ellie.
Plus the table.
There's no legs on the table. They're big
right. The table on the chair picture.
Everybody, what's 4 times 4? 24! 24! 16.
Well then. Now that we've had Valentine's Day, we've told people I'm difficult to deal with and that I'm stupid at math. Only the love of 13 years of marriage. That's it. That's what that love is.
She's not really stupid at math. She just does it in French.
Completely won, my friend.
That's the joke.
Yes, it is. All right.
All right, so we're going to go buy some socks right now and have them shipped to our house. They'll be here tomorrow.
And
life will be
maybe
wonderful
next week we'll show you what they look like on the chairs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robin. We're very excited about our chair socks. I'm ordering them now. $20 and you've solved all my problems.
Everyone go back to having your Valentine's Day enjoyment.
Oh, we forgot to tell you about Cambridge Honda. They gave us Reed's chocolate when we picked up our van.
Oh, yes. Reed's chocolate.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, so we didn't have to buy each other anything.
You know what? I'm actually going to have one live on air. Now that you mentioned it. Let's another self-promotions. Here they are, Reed's chocolate. They came in the van when we got into it. And so
and I want to know, are Reed's chocolates like a local KW thing?
We've had a few of them.
Is it a local KW thing? That's what I want to know. Greg didn't know. Is it a local thing? Like I know Stratford has Rio Thompson, which is delicious, but
oh, with wine, they're beautiful.
I think some of your chocolate just launched.
Don't tell anybody.
So yeah, I want to know: is Reed's chocolate like a Ontario thing? Is it just a KW thing? Fill me in. Those people who know about Reed's chocolates. Apparently, they're made in Cambridge.
All right.
All right, we're out skis.
They're delicious.
Happy Amazon shopping. If there's anything you'd like us to talk about next week, comment about it below. We'd be happy to review something for you if you like. And again, share our page, invite your friends, and share this video.
We're going to have a full review on the share socks next week.
Excellent. Until next time, bye for now.